non-negotiable. So when they launch, they normally launch at 50 cents or 80 or something, sorry, 50 cents onwards. And we are receiving it for free or for a minimal price of 5 cents normally, as it has been so far.
So we have to do a minimum of 1,000, right?
Yes, to join the project. Again, it is not mandatory, only if you wish. You can join M3, the platform M3 with a regular avatar of 100, and then the next step would be 500 and onwards. But when we join projects, we normally join with bigger amounts because this is part of creating, the crowdfunding for those projects and helping them, right? In return, we are still receiving the avatars and what is owed to us,
Okay.
but plus some goodies.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
And just to complete the picture, these promotions, of course, they're not running forever. You see that there is a quota, and the quota says we have 600 of those that are on 1,000, 300 on 5,000, etc. Having in mind that our community is about 75,000 members, this quota just goes like in a couple of days.
Wow.
Why is that? Why not? Well, because people really see the benefit of joining projects. Maybe not every project, right? I mean, this is like the 5th project that we're seeing launching. So first was Mars, then it was Woo, the payment platform, then it was Rocket, this one here, which is a launching platform, and ERT is a gaming platform. Games, they earn money by playing games, and this is the top one of the top 10 games in through Binance, that one, right? So this is what is to be expected. Every one of these tokens has addresses, and I just mentioned to you a couple of those. So here we can normally track and trace those tokens. If you look at this token, which is Rocket, you can see how it started, right? Let me just see if my screen will refresh. And what I'm showing you here is not surprising tokenomics and behavior of the market, right? So I'm really looking at the beginning of this journey where you can see how the token started really. Let me see. Okay. So you can see here at the beginning of the journey of this token.
Yeah.
This is Rocket. So you see a big spike, but let's see the beginning. See, it started at 8 cents. Yeah, almost 10 cents. First of all, some of us got it for free. And second, some of us got it for 5 cents before launching. When it launched on this day, which I don't know anymore, what was it? Yeah, like mid-December, November. Then it goes, of course, up and down, up and down. And then you see that it goes up and down, sometimes more down than up. But that's a normal behavior of a token. Now, what happens here in this region is like people were allowed really to withdraw and sell. And this was also the period of Christmas where people mostly withdraw and they don't, they just withdraw because of Christmas holidays. But then the company stepped in and said, hey guys, we need to stabilize the price of a token. So there was transparency first to say, okay, we're going down hard. So what can we do? We just limited the withdrawal limit. Temporary, right? So we do this in order to stabilize it. That's why I like this company. It's not like withdraw, and then there is no sustainability because we don't plan to exist in 6 months.
Question.
No, they plan to exist 5 years more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you can't step up. So if you come in at 1,000, that's it. You can't step up to 5,000. It's just either or, right? It's just 1,000, 5,000, and 10,000. You can't go from 1,000 and put a little another 1,000 and another 1,000 till you get your 5,000.
George. Yeah. So let me see if I understand your question right. So with the 1,000, you can step up by just collecting parts of your revenue, and then you can move to the next one. This is exactly creating wealth where you accumulate your returns and then you purchase a bigger business, right? Because 5,000 is a bigger business for you.
Right.
However, if you have funds and if you want your business to kind of speed up in its development, you can also think like a real investor. A bigger investor, where you can just purchase a package of 1,000 and a package of 5,000. I personally I don't consider myself as a big whale investor. I'm just an investor. So I started with 100, two of them. Then I moved to 500, two of them. And then from this moment on, I started only purchasing 1000s. And I purchased them only with my internal, kind of revenue, right? As I
Oh, okay.
explained, you create some revenue, you take
Correct.
it, you look at it and you say, okay, I can go and buy a vacation or pizza or shoes, whiskey, whatever, or I can just use some part of it to create another business, another avatar, right?
Yeah, that's where so Miss Summer is gonna actually be training my team or some of my people, or not my people, but some of the folks I'm interested in getting in some of this, because she's just actually introduced me to a lot of this. So I'm not savvy when it comes to, you know, even putting money in. She had to actually walk, walk me step by step on how to do this. So we're gonna
Yeah.
be hopefully getting some training. So I want to be able to do the right thing for not only me, but some of the people that I introduce some of this stuff to. So
Yes, absolutely. I can understand this. And that's the whole point of us being in a community, because Summer is very good at presenting, collecting, gathering together people. I am good at technical stuff. I'm good at looking into details, coming back with a lot of numbers, creating ROIs and revenues, thinking about strategies, right? There are other people who are good at marketing and video presenting. I'm not that good, as you can see. So
so
that's why we
one
are
last
community.
question, and I appreciate you. I mean, I got to get off here. My wife, I got to
Okay.
take care of something. If so, you introduced two different platforms today, right, Miss?
No, only one. This is M3.
So
And what
this
we
is the
looked
whole
at the
thing that
very
you
end,
talked about. This is it. So I can come in at
yes,
1,000 and just let it set and just it'll do its thing, right?
yes, absolutely. And then what I showed you last was one of the projects that we are onboarding, because this is part of our platform. It onboards other projects.
Miss
What I'm
Summer,
showing you now on this,
you can help me on board with this, right, Miss Summer?
Yes, I can. But Nesco will help as well.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so I can take over of helping this because we are in this together. George, just to finish the picture for you, really two words. What I'm showing you here on the screen is another project based on our platform. So this
Okay.
is a project called WooPay, which is based in Southeast Asia. It is about payment processing like Visa and MasterCard. So
Hmm.
this is a project that we also incubated and we also launched. This is
Okay.
part of our offering, right? So you have M3, and then we launch projects. I showed you the Rocket project. I showed you the gaming project. Now this is a third one, which is a payment project. And you can see that we got, for example, just a second, just to show you an example of this one. So when we purchased this one for 1,000,
Mm-hmm.
we got an additional tokens from this platform on this price, right? So the
Mm-hmm.
price of WooCoin at this moment is about 80 cents. Let's call it $1. So we got 3,500 for free just because we purchased it as a normal package of M3. And that's not all. We are also getting 0.1% of their business from now on,
Mhm.
right? So if their business is into gaming, we get a percentage of their business. This company, their business is in payment transfer. So every transaction that they do, they get a percentage. Now we're getting a percentage of that percentage. So we are not only launching products and projects and forgetting about them, we become stakeholders in those projects.
Mhm.
That's the power of M3. Forget only about the avatars. It's about the exposure to major businesses of different sorts. So this promotion, which also lasted about a couple of days, so all of these packages, you can see 10,000, 5,000, 1,000, this was gone in 3 days.
Mhm.
So
right?
we can
So
invest in this one. We cannot invest in this one, right?
no, that one is gone. But the one
The BluePay.
that is currently working is the one that I just mentioned. Well, you can always invest in M3 in general. But I try to kind of be smart and just say, okay, if you want to invest, we can wait for another promotion like this. So we take not only the avatar, which is this number here, and it produces 3.5x, but also all of these goodies behind, you know.
Okay. All
And
right.
then some projects, they offer two-step entry point. Some projects offer one-step entry point. And just to finish maybe the conversation with you, this is our Christmas promotion that, of course, it's already gone. So that was our Christmas promotion, New Year's actually. So if you buy again 1,000, you just buy the normal 1,000, but then you have all of these goodies here, which are below for free. They're airdropped to you. So you could buy 1,000 now without a promotion, or you can just say, I can save and just wait for another promotion. So I have of course, the 100 packages promotions, but then I just wait for these big ones, and then I get something of value, additional value. Like, we need to be smart like real business people, right? This is what I'm trying to say. We create wealth. We don't create money only. We create wealth that is residual and repeating. Okay,
Thank you.
George, I'm trying to keep it simple for the moment. I have a lot of examples that I can share, but maybe we can keep it for the next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James, your question, is there WhatsApp or Telegram? Both. We have a lot of groups. We even have different speaking groups. I mean, we have groups all over the place. If you join the English speaking group, then you will be with me. Otherwise, it will be a different kind of group. And yeah.
So, James Walter, before we share the link, you have to be a member, a paid member first, before we can share anything. Simply because it's not for just anybody getting in, it's for the stakeholders of that platform. And so, if you want to join, then you have to come and be a part of our community so we know who you are. Right now, we only see your text coming through, and there's no face to you, there's no voice to you. So that's not how this community work. In order for you to be a part of businesses that we are presenting, we need to know who you are so we can provide the support ongoing for you, and then also feel good that you are a friend and not a foe. There's so many people out there ready to ruin a good thing, and we don't want to ruin a good thing. And we also don't want to lose sight of any of our members who become our brothers and sisters in our business community. We want to make sure that everyone feels supported and feels safe to be a part of each other's world. So if you like this community, then when you guys come for the first time, we encourage you to open your camera and open and unmute and speak freely, so that we can feel safe having you in the room. Okay. There's so many people who are ready to scam us and ready to hurt us in this crypto space. We don't know who's who anymore. The only way we can tell is to face each other and and see each other, and hear each other. So we operate through integrity. Okay, we operate through integrity. We operate through love, acceptance, and transparency. Transparency creates trust and creates warmth and love and a strong network. All right. So in here, we also provide hands-on training. If you are either a leader, right, either a leader who has members, or you're by yourself and you've been in the crypto space for a long time, but then you don't have someone to teach you how to do things the right way, and you're longing for a community that really will take you by the hand and teach you the different ropes, well, we are it. We are it. Rest for sure. Every day I give 3 hours of my time to all of my members, and I do free training. So if you are interested in getting help, hands-on support, join us. We get to know you. You join our meetings, you join our business platforms. We get to know you. We will help you and anyone that you have under your wings. So at this present time, because we don't know you by face and by voice, we only know you by name. We can't give you any links to any of the business platforms, chat rooms that are available. All right. Okay, so anybody else has questions for Nesco? All right. Um, thank you, Nesco. I know George is very interested. George is one of our business members that just came on board recently, and we're gonna have to get your help to get George set up. But before that, Mary is George's inviter. And so I think Mary might be interested in getting in as well. And if Mary gets in, then George will join Mary in her team. Just
Let's organize this then, Summer, for sure. George, what you can expect from me is, because as Summer said in one of the previous calls, is that since I'm introducing Chem3, I will be leading and guiding it here in this community. So if you have questions, of course, Summer has knowledge and she will be facilitating it, but you can rely on me for further support. My approach is not numbers. My approach is quality of people. So when I work with you, I will try to make sure that you have the right knowledge, that you are able to impact other people's, and you can work with them, right? As I started my presentation, I would like to create sovereign individuals, people with hearts, not only with mind for money.
Mhm.
So please understand that I'm not in the numbers. I am in the quality and in the attitude of people.
Yeah. So those of you who are interested in the Web3 that Nesco just presented, what I can help you do is transfer your money into your wallet, your crypto wallet that's going to fund the program. And then Nesco can help you register and fund your program. Would that work, Nesco? Is that that would be fine.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
We have in my group, in our group, so my upline and sideline, we have trainings every Saturday, which is exactly at this time. So we have trainings, but we will figure out how to onboard you guys there. As a pre-start, of course, I will work individually with every one of you, because the purpose is that you all become independent of me, right? You're so good at some point that you don't need me anymore. So I will onboard you once, I will help you twice, maybe 3 times, as long as we need. And of course, we respect each other's time, because we are not in a salary here, right? So we
Mhm.
just help each other to grow. And then from a certain point of time, you're so comfortable with your skills that you can help others. So let's do that. And again, my invitation is, please don't invite people without you being comfortable with the platform, right? We are not only in the money-making business, we are in the people growing business,
I
right?
always,
If you,
I always share this with my community. When you join something or when you get involved in something, it's not the most important thing It's not about the money. It's about the skills that you will learn and the knowledge that you will expand in your horizon. And so, all of us who are getting involved in different platforms, the most important thing is to learn the technology, to learn the skills, and to expand your ability so that you can become bigger and greater than you are when you started. On top of that, there's so many people in the world who needs you to expand your knowledge, your skills, your expertise, your talent, so that you can turn around and help them, right? In terms of spiritual journey, right? We're not here on earth to own a big house, to own a big car, shiny car, to own diamonds and golds. That's not the grand purpose. The grand purpose is for us to be here to make a difference. And God has given us the brain to learn and to expand and to advance and to not only expand our um, our bank account, but expand our mind, expand our heart, right? And so if we expand our mind and our hearts and we expand our bank account at the same time, then that's powerful and we can become influential to others, right? So that's why I encourage all of you to continue to learn and to be a part of this space so we can learn together. All right, we can learn together. So every day at the same time from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Pacific time, that's my gift to you guys. I give you 3 hours of my life every day to help you grow, to help you grow. Whether we join a platform that failed or a platform that takes us to the next level, it's not about that. It's about